So software is an asset. That means you invest in it. That means you have to get the return on your investment. It's you as a SaaS leader of a software SaaS company, I should say, you have to get the return on the investment. It is often the case, people come to me and they're in consumer land, like, oh, this costs so much. I'm like, okay. Let's say it does cost a lot. By the way, it's never cost as least or as little to build a software platform today that has ever been in the human history of mankind. I got that straight. All this open source software, all the middleware that's open sourced, all the Amazon Web Services and all that stuff that you run this stuff on is so incredibly cheap. It's unbelievable, except software still costs a lot to build. It just does, okay? So if you think of it like a consumer, then you're not in the game. You're not even in the game. You got to think of it as an investment. You're gonna drop all kinds of money up front, okay? And any money you drop is like, what's your return? Like, clients come and say, oh, that's a lot of money. I'm like, okay, it is, but you must have a beautiful business plan that shows you're going to make 50x return on this software, right? That's what you got to do as a SaaS business owner. Whatever investment you make, whether you're a $400,000 team, a $500,000 team, whatever that might cost you, you know you're going to get the return. And it's just interesting. So maybe this is quite obvious, but many people who are just starting out don't think of it because they're not used to being investors. They're not used to getting the return. Manifesting the return on their investments is a critical thing. And by the way, invest for the long term, right? So it's often the case you're really stuck. Let's say you got $200,000 in investment, and that money won't last very long, but you're deciding, well, what am I going to do? Well, I got to add this new feature. My customers are demanding that, right? And it's going to cost me $50,000. Okay, well, do I have the $50,000 to do it? Like, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But what's the return going to be in 3 years, not 3 months out? So it's a very important thing to consider what your return is on every move you make.